Hello everyone, this is Brendan Val in Zambia, Africa. I'm so excited to be able to bring you something new in our latest update video. I wouldn't be able to do that without all of our faithful supporters, and so on behalf of myself and the team, I say thank you to all of those that make Project Samuel possible, and I hope that you enjoy hearing about the work going on here in Zambia. I guess you could say that I have football fever now that the new season has started in the US. So I have decided to start playing a little football myself. As many of you know though, football here is known as soccer in the States, and soccer requires a lot of running. Nonetheless, the children love having me accompany them, and I enjoy getting to learn from them for a change. The children don't have much in the way of extracurricular activities outside of school, so when they get their hands on, their feet on, a football, you get to see a whole new side of them. They are also very competitive. They even go to some of the surrounding villages to hold tournaments. I really enjoyed playing with them and look forward to many more games together. Who knows, I might actually get good. You know, the guys have been working so hard to have our maize field cleared by rainy season. Between the 6-foot-tall grasses and the trees with taproots larger than the tree trunk, I'd say they were deserving some help from our modern tools and equipment. Most of you know how they use machete-like blades to cut the grass, so we bought them a brush cutter to speed up the process. Now those elephant grasses are no match for Daliso as he cuts through them. Coillard, Morgan, and Boyd do most of the stumping in the fields. The big trees require a lot of digging because the taproot has to be cut far below the soil. So Coillard will usually dig away the soil from the roots, and Morgan will cut them with an axe. The problem with this, though, is that one tree could take up to 4 days to uproot and remove from the field. That's a lot of axe sharpening. I remember Boyd working on one of those trees by himself, and it took him 1 week. He really likes to bring that story up when he brags about how strong he is, and I let him, because he and the rest of the guys work very hard to uproot those trees. But the problem is time. Rainy season is a month away, and we still have a hectare and a half to clear, so I bought a chainsaw to speed things up. Now, thanks to our supporters, it only takes Jackson and the others a day and a half. With this new chainsaw, we're cutting through those trees like butter. And speaking of butter, if I wanted to put some on my toast in the morning, I would have to walk for almost an hour to get some. The village is about 2 kilometers from the project, and now I can be back within 15 minutes thanks to my new bicycle. I bought the bicycle through an organization that provides high-quality bicycles to Zambians at amazing prices. The bike is much stronger than many of the bicycles you can find in town, and that is much needed because the roads and trails around Project Samuel can be pretty rough. For example, I went to a village 19 kilometers away from Project Samuel, and the only way there was on a trail full of sand, dust, and occasional tree limbs that would surprise you as they smacked you in the forehead. But going there was well worth it, because people from that village don't get the attention that many of the other villages with good roads get. One young man wants me to return to visit his nearby village, to spend time with them. Who knew a bicycle would change so much in the lives of the people around Project Samuel? In the last update, I told you that we had fenced the garden and planted seeds. Since then, we have plowed the soil and prepared beds for our seedlings. We have transplanted over 800 onion, 150 tomato, and 90 cabbage. The scary thing, though, is that we have twice as many tomato and cabbage than onion. I'm expecting that when finished, we will have planted 2,000 tomato and 1,500 cabbage. I'm expecting our garden and fields to do well this year, as we have had our soil tested, and when we receive the results, we will know the amounts of fertilizer and lime to apply to our fields. It is very important for our garden and fields to do well this year, because they will not only feed the children that will be living here very soon, but they will also take Project Samuel one step closer to our vision of a self-sustaining orphanage. The Bible study has become a great success. I've really enjoyed the time to get to know some great people, and it has even opened some doors in the community. One pastor has asked me to come and speak on the 16th at his church. We moved our Bible study from the training center to the shade under the mango trees. With the heat and the lack of roof, it was much more comfortable in the shade. I have even begun serving refreshments, and the people have expressed an interest in making it a permanent group. I would love to see this become our first Project Samuel small group. December is right around the corner, and I hope to see you all then. Thanks again to all of our supporters. If you would like more information on Project Samuel or Relationships for Christ, visit us at rfcministries.org or look for us on Facebook.